Hi YouTube, it's Amanda. I'm here to give you guys an update about all of my aquariums and everything like that. I do have a lot of projects going on, as you have seen with my video on the 135. I unfortunately have not been able to do a whole lot to that tank in the last month. We did get the side panels out, and so I do have a little bit more painting to do because we put in some supports for it. I got a couple more support beams I want to put in it just to be on the safe side, and then we're going to finish getting it painted, get the tank up, get the background painted. It's going to be the same color as the tank stand. I know it's kind of an interesting color to put on the back of a tank, but most of it won't be showing. So I am just putting it there, so if there's little parts that do show through, there's some dark color on the back that won't stand out. The wall behind it would stand out a lot if you could see it through the cave system that's going to be going on there. So I don't want that color on there. But I will give an update. The stand and the tank and everything should be in its place by this end of this week before my husband goes back up to North Dakota. So I will do an update video on that tank at that time. However, right now I'm going to go ahead and give you guys an intro slash update video, first update video on a new tank that I got. It's an 84 gallon long, it's 6 foot long, and the tank and stand I got for $200. I couldn't pass up the deal. There's a lot of work that needs to be done on it, and I actually have to rehome a bunch of fish because it came with a bunch of fish. But some of them I am keeping, and I found homes for all of the other ones. So let me actually turn this video around. I'll click this light off so you can see it a little bit better, so there won't be so much of a glare. And then I'll turn it around and actually show you the tank. Okay, so here's the tank. It is in a little bit of disrepair, and I plan on redoing it. The theme of my room is an Egyptian theme, and the tank itself, I will be painting the stand black and putting some pictures, not pictures really, I'll be painting on some hieroglyphs and some pyramids and stuff like that onto it to make it fit the theme. I really like my stuff to be decorative, and I really want the stand and everything to look as good as the fish that are going to be inside of it. Now, as far as the fish that are going to be inside of it, I am not sure which fish I'm going to put in here yet. But I'll give you a little show of what is in here right now. These two, probably around 4.5 inch bala sharks will be going to my in-laws to finish off, so they have a group. We'll have a group of 5. These Buenos Aires tetras will also be going over there. I love these guys. I've never heard of them, never seen them, and never had them before, and they are my favorite fish in this tank. I love them, but they won't fit in the grand scheme of things with any of the tanks that I have. So I will be putting them off onto my in-laws, where I will still be able to go over and view them. The black skirt tetras, some of them are going to have to be flushed, unfortunately. I hate saying that, but they had melanoma, and I did a bunch of research on it, and if you could see, they've got growths actually, and they're getting worse, but it's sad. Like I said, this tank wasn't well taken care of, and I don't know if it really has to do with that or not, but probably a little over half of them have it, and I'm actually really sad about it because all of those were going to go over to my in-laws too, and now I'm just hoping that I can at least save a few of them. But this big common pleco that you see up here, I just transferred them from my in-laws tank. They have 2 of them over there. The other one is probably 14 inches or 15. This one's 13 inches. This one and the juvenile sailfin pleco that you can see the back end of right there are both going to go into the 135 gallon cichlid tank when it's up and running. This Damasoni as well that came with this tank will be going into that tank as well. He's a little bit mad because I just put this juvie Selfin Pleco in there the other day, and it's decided to take over his cave, and he is not very thrilled about it. So he's beat up its tail pretty bad and everything, but it's a Pleco. It's hardy. It'll survive. It'll recoup. And the Damasoni will just have to get on with life, because at the end of the day, he's not really any match for that Pleco. There is 2 Pictus cats in here. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe they're Pictus cats. This is the small one of the 2. It's a pretty cool little fish. The other one's about twice its size. At least one of those will go in the 135 gallon. One may end up staying in this tank. Now, this is my big electric yellow. He's really huge. To put him in perspective, those tinfoil barbs are 8 inches long. And he's, you know, he's pretty close to their size, really. He's absolutely gargantuous, and I don't know if that's normal for an electric yellow to get that long. So, you know, if you guys think that maybe he's mixed with something, just shoot me a comment and let me know if you think he's full electric yellow or not. There's a lot of glare because of the lights right now, so you can't see him very well. There's a little bit better view. Let me know what you think. The gourami will be going into my 40 gallon. These tinfoil barbs, I think I found a home for them. They're about to outgrow this tank, and there's a woman in my aquarium club that has a 100 gallon and 150 gallon, and she's got 2 other barbs already that are about the size of her hand, so I'm guessing around 6 inches. So she will most likely be taking these guys, hopefully sooner rather than later. The electric yellow's been beating up on them pretty badly, so they're not really good tank mates for Mubunas or any sort of African cichlid. So that's really, there's a pajama cat in here. He's right here. He stays there almost all the time. He will end up in this tank. He's a really cool fish. I like him a lot. But anyways, there's a lot of things I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be redoing all the plumbing so that it looks a lot better. I'm going to be doing a background painted on. I'm going to be cleaning it, getting all those hard water stains off. I'm going to be putting ventilation up in the top back, of course. And I might get another canister filter to put in here just to boost the filtration, because, and just in case it goes out, I had one of my cats go underneath here and actually turn off the sump while I was on vacation. And so it wasn't running for like 2 days, and we actually got a little bit of water flooded out. Not very much, as you imagine. You know, the overflow only flows so much over, and then there's also extra room in the sump. So, you know, it filled up some of the sump and then flowed out over that. But might get a canister just to, you know, help boost that filtration, just in case something like that happens again. I did lose a fish because of it while I was gone, so I don't want that to happen again. Also, if you guys have any, you know, thoughts or feelings about what I might end up putting in this tank, leave them in the comments. I really don't know yet. I've been bouncing a bunch of different ideas off in my head. Discus, electric yellow Jack Dempsey, or not electric yellow, electric blue Jack Dempsey, or powder blue Jack Dempsey, or whatever you want to call them. Maybe a mating pair of them. I'm not really certain. I might end up just picking a favorite type of African cichlid and putting them in here. Frontosa, something. I'm not really sure. Who knows? Maybe I'll take all my electric yellows and put all my electric yellows in here because they're breeding prolifically in my 40 gallon. But I don't know what I'll end up doing. But hey, you know what? You guys, if you have any ideas, shoot them my way. And maybe I'll go with what one of you guys say. But I will keep you updated, keep you posted. I'll do a video probably towards the end of this week, an update on the 135. And I hope you guys have a good day. And thanks for watching.